Let me just start by saying thank you to everyone for the support I've been getting for my wheel settings videos. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now let's take a look at my wheel settings for Forza Motorsport using the Logitech G923 and TRUEFORCE. There was a TRUEFORCE update. Apologies for not getting this out sooner. I've had loads of other projects on the go. But here are the TRUEFORCE Logitech G923 settings for Forza Motorsport on Xbox, and you can apply these settings to PC. Going into wheel settings, I've got that set at default layout 1. Nothing changed in here. Advanced wheel settings, steering axis dead zone inside 0, steering axis dead zone outside 100, acceleration axis dead zone inside 0, acceleration axis dead zone outside 95, is deceleration axis dead zone inside 0, deceleration axis dead zone outside, I've got that set at 80, that just makes pressing the brake easier. Clutch axis dead zone inside, I've got that set at 5 just in case I'm resting my foot on the clutch. Clutch axis dead zone outside 90, and brake axis dead zone inside 0, and brake axis dead zone outside 100. Those we're using a button, so we really don't need to worry about those two. Vibration scale is disabled when TRUEFORCE is enabled, so this is completely ignored when you've got TRUEFORCE turned on. Force feedback scale 110, that may seem a bit high for people, but if you are struggling and you find it a little bit too stiff, take it down in increments of 5, so go down in values of 5 until it feels right for you. Steering self alignment, I've got that set at 100. I wouldn't change that, not with you using TRUEFORCE. Mechanical trail scale 95, pneumatic trail scale 90, road feel scale 85, load sensitivity 85, wheel damping scale 90, center spring scale 110, dynamic damper behavior 87, steering sensitivity 90, steering linearity 75. So TRUEFORCE, we've got that turned on. You've bought a Logitech G923, why would you have that turned off? Engine 95, tyres 105, rumble strip 102. Some of you may hate that, the vibrations are there, but I like to feel it as I'm driving around the track, and I have that quite high for me. You may need to turn that down. You can still feel it if you have it around 90, but I like to feel a little bit more for the track limits. Collision 90. It's visible as well. Other than getting rear-ended, it's visible when you're going to get collisions. You only need to feel a slight bump and adjust the car accordingly. 90 is perfect for that. And going back to each of the values, if you want to know what each of the values do, there's a description right there on the right hand side that tells you what each one of these values do. You can play around with these settings yourself. These are base settings that will help 99% of players out there, but there are going to be some tweaks that you need to make to your own play style. And some of those will be force feedback scale if the wheel is a little bit too much for you. Just remember though that when you're turning down the feedback scale, it can have an impact on all of these. So if you're turning this one down 10%, you may need to increase things like road feel scale by 10%, load sensitivity by 10%, just to get that balance right. So you're reducing one, it's going to bring down the others as well, and you may not get that same feel. So just take that into consideration if you're changing any of the values on these. But these are spot on. The only one that people are probably going to comment on is it feels too stiff. Do a few push-ups and you'll be fine. Just kidding. Just take this down in steps of 5 until it feels right. And those are my settings for the Logitech G923 using TRUEFORCE on Forza Motorsport on Xbox and PC. If you have the Logitech G923 PlayStation Edition and you're using it on PC, these settings will work for Forza Motorsport using the Logitech G923 PlayStation version on PC. Just remember to have Logitech G Hub running when you're using the Xbox version or PlayStation version on PC. And that's it. Those are my settings. If you require any help whatsoever with these settings, just drop me a comment down below. I look forward to hearing from you all. If you found these settings useful, then please drop a comment down below. Smash that like button and share it. And subscribe for more videos like this. Whenever there's an update, I'll try and get a video out as soon as possible. So subscribe, turn notifications on so you don't miss videos like that. And that's all from me. A massive thank you once again for the support. A massive thank you to you all. I truly appreciate it. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Enjoy the settings and the gameplay of me using the wheel, which is about to follow this. Stay safe. Play awesome.